What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tay, and today we're going to talk about I had to get on a customer a lot lately. Actually, I've been messaging customers probably rudely if I can be completely honest, because most of them are like non-paying buyers. Like, I hate when you buy an item and then it's been like a day or two and you don't pay. It's like, what can we do to help that? Like, we've complained to eBay over and over and over. We've told eBay, hey, when people buy your item, it needs to be automatic. Like, they need to pay for it right then, right there. If they put it in their cart and they go cash out, they need to actually cash the item out in that moment, instead of letting them buy the item and then nobody else can purchase the item until you cancel the order. I can't stand that. I don't even know why that is a thing that eBay does. If you put the item in your cart, that's all well and fine, but once you hit buy the item, eBay needs to take that money from whoever is purchasing the item immediately. This is not layaway. Put all the items in your cart that you want, but once you purchase this item, they need to require immediate pay for all items, not just ones you send offer to. If I send you an offer and you accept that offer, eBay needs to make you pay right then and there, because that's holding you up from another potential buyer. I can't stand when people waste your time. So with all that being said, it's the season of Christmas, and we know Q4, the busiest time of the year. Sales are up, everybody's making money, but we also have a lot of people buying items and they don't pay, or they'll buy an item on Monday and they're like, I'll just pay for it on Thursday. No, not on my account, not no more. And here's what we do to solve that issue now. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't work every single time, but it works more often than you actually think. I just started sending messages to buyers after a few hours if they don't pay. If you don't pay by the end of the day, I'm canceling the order. And that's all I say. I mean, I was just so frustrated because I had so many orders that wasn't being paid for that I just sent that message to a bunch of people. Now, I wouldn't recommend saying it like I did. I would recommend you saying, look, pardon me, sir or ma'am, I would love to get this item shipped out to you, but I can't because you're withholding the payment from me. And if you don't want to make the payment, I can go ahead and cancel the orders to give other potential buyers the opportunity to get this wonderful item, or something along the lines of that. Not just, hey, if you don't pay, I'm canceling the order and that's it. But when I sent it out, they paid like pretty much immediately. They don't even respond. They just like pay for the item because they know you ain't playing. Like, if they get that message and they really want that item, they're gonna pay for it. They're gonna do what they gotta do to pay for it. Or if they can't, they're going to send you a message explaining, this is when I'm going to pay for it, this is why I didn't pay for it, or I have 3 days, eBay said, by yada, 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 whatever their excuse is. It'll give you a better idea of knowing when they're actually going to purchase the item versus just sitting back and waiting and like, hopefully they buy the item, hopefully they do, hopefully they don't. Yeah, eBay sends them a payment reminder, but it's better if you just send them your own payment reminder, because if you let them know, like, man, I want to get this item backlisted so I can get somebody who actually wants to buy this item, people are more likely to actually buy that item. Now, don't get me wrong, I have had people not pay. I mean, let's just be honest, people still don't pay sometimes, but my success rate is a little bit better than it was previously. So normally people would just buy an item and it would just sit and I wouldn't say anything. There's actually been times where I've had an unpaid item in my eBay store for almost 9 months. Yes, this happened. Almost 9 months a buyer didn't pay. And that's because I was just making so many consistent sales that I never go into my waiting for payment. So once I finally started going into my waiting for payment, because it started happening a little bit more often than I liked it to, I noticed there was some orders that wasn't paid for like 9 months. And that's just crazy. That's just simply crazy. So now what I do to solve that issue the best way that I can, if you haven't paid me within at least about 6 or 7 hours of me receiving your payment, then I'm going to shoot you that message, man. I'm going to go ahead and shoot you that message so we can get somebody else who actually wants to buy this item. Because you may not believe this, guys, but please beware. There are some people who are selling the same item that you are selling, so they go ahead and buy your item and never pay for it because they know you're out the way for now. Hopefully they can get the sale. It's sad, but it's true. People do stuff like that. Like, the reselling industry isn't the safest thing in the world. You even have people who will buy an item from you and leave you negative feedback just so you can't get sales. Like, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty, dirty, dirty game. And for those of you who don't know, I have 2 eBay stores. My very first eBay store, I used to share on social media all the time. And people used to be like, oh, what's your eBay store? What's your eBay store? And I used to send them the links to my eBay store. And on that account, I used to get more Veros, more notices, more non-buyers. Like, it seemed like as soon as I started sharing my eBay store, a bunch of bad stuff started happening. So then once I had my second eBay store, I never told anybody anything about it. I was just having another store as a backup account, kind of, sort of, but I had another eBay store that I was really building up to be my main account. And I don't have any problems on that account. I ain't gonna say any. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have a Vero warning every blue moon or something like that. Actually, I haven't had one of those in a long time. So let's knock on hand or brown. I'm brown, Woods brown, close enough. Knock on brown. So with all that being said, I noticed that on that second account, like, I just don't have problems because I don't share it to the world. And, you know, there's a bunch of resellers who normally follow me anyway. And resellers, I mean, for some reason, just don't like competition. And it's sad because we're really not competition. Like, we all are doing our own thing. We all have our own stores. We all have our own niches. We may cross each other's niches every once in a while, but we have different price points, different things. Like, we have so many different ideas when it comes to this reselling industry that I don't understand the jealousy of the reselling industry. Like, it blows my mind. Like, it's true. Nobody want to see you as successful as them. Some people want to see you successful, just not as successful as them. That's the key word, as them. But, anyways, that's getting off track. I pretty much just wanted to let you guys know, like, I definitely would send these people messages, man. Even after they buy the message, like, even within like 3 hours, if they haven't paid, just go ahead and shoot them a message like, look, if I haven't received payment within such and such hours, whatever you're comfortable with, I'm going to have to cancel the order and then just have it available for another buyer. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Most people are understanding, so they will give you some kind of feedback about that. Either they're going to pay or they're going to send you a message letting you know that they can't pay. And if they completely ignore you, then they probably was never going to pay in the first place. So go ahead and just cancel that order. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And it's not the only person that I've been saying it to. Like, if you go through all my messages, which I didn't take a screenshot of all my messages, but I send this message out on a regular basis now, and it definitely helps with payments. I get them so much quicker. Not even gonna lie. Well, I guess, is it really so much quicker if I have to still tell them about it? So I'm not getting it so much quicker, but I'm getting it quicker than what they probably would have paid me, if that made any sense. But it's just, man, the life of a reseller, man. Like, we have to wait for other people to get paid. Like, I ain't got a 9 to 5. I can't wait on Friday and know I'm going to get a paycheck. That's not how it works. I need you to pay for this item that you said you was going to pay for, so I can get this profit, baby, because that's the name of the game. Profits, profits, and more of those profits. And it's almost Christmas time. Yeah, it's almost Christmas time. And if I can be completely honest, I am not a big proponent of go hard in Q4, but I am making a bunch of sales this Q4. And I'm not even like doing any hard work. Like, I'm not working harder than I was in Q1 or Q2. It's just I'm making more sales. Honestly, have listed less this quarter than I've listed any quarter so far, besides the quarter when I was gone in jail. But yeah, that y'all know I was in jail. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for coming, hanging, chilling with the channel. Do you guys annoy your buyers or threaten your buyers? Because that's basically what I'm doing. If you don't pay, I'm taking your order. That's a threat. You might as well. So do you threaten your buyers like I do? If not, let me know, or what you would do instead of what I said, because, you know, I'm not perfect. We're all different. We all have different strategies. And maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day and I was just tired of not being paid by these people. So I was like, send him a message right now. You're going to pay for this order today, or it's going to get canceled today. But I'm so glad he paid because, I mean, if I would have had to cancel it, then I had to relist it. And then we had to wait to see if it got sold again. But luckily, it got sold because it was like a $50-something item. And we know we need all those big boy items that go out the door. But anyways, don't forget to watch my What Sold on eBay channel. Yes, it's a whole separate YouTube channel. For those of you who didn't know, I have a whole separate channel. It's Prison2Profit What Sold, and we have some incredible items that got sold on eBay. So if I was you, I would just go over there and go check out the What Sold videos, especially if you like What Sold videos. I'll even leave one of the videos linked in the description box below. So make sure that you go check that out. Go subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to this channel if you're not currently subscribed to this channel, and go subscribe to the Prison2Profit Live channel too, just because I'm talking about all my channels. And I think I have like 75 YouTube channels. I'm not sure. But anyways, go check all of them out in my link tree below. Make sure that you bless somebody today, because I promise you I'm gonna bless somebody tomorrow. It's been a long, frustrating day. I've been looking for my phone and my keys for like 35 minutes. And it's something I do on a regular basis. I'm always losing stuff. It's sad. Like, I have my phone on me and then I'll turn around and then it's gone. I have my keys. I walk in the house and then they just jump out my hand. I don't know where they go. Like under the couch cushion, in my jacket that's buried deep down. The other day, I was looking for my credit card for like 4 hours. Okay, that's an exaggeration. That's completely exaggeration. I was looking for my card for like at least a good 30 minutes. At least a good 30 minutes. It was in my pocket the entire time. It was in my front pocket. Yep. I don't know why I do these things to myself. But anyways, guys, make sure that you bless somebody today, because I promise you, I'm going to do it tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay, I'm out.